me personally, I don't know if there's any other way to play against them, and I don't want to confuse it to like that we don't give everything. It can feel like this if you play against West Ham with a lot of possession, but at the same time you need to be very, very careful and disciplined to control the counter-attacks.
Nick.
You said also about Toni and finding another solution. Will you be in a position to recruit somebody of similar caliber as a replacement, do you think? Or?
Well, in the moment not, because of the sanctions, and even if hopefully the sanctions will be the past, even then it will be incredibly difficult, because Toni is what he is. He's a big personality. He's a big leader, and he is he gives. He takes fear away from other people. He gives you confidence when he's next to you, and he played like between 50, 60 matches over 90 minutes on an incredible level of consistency. So yeah, it will be challenging, but like always, it is no matter how big and how much I love Toni and how big a role he played. There will be Chelsea without Toni Rudiger, and we will find solutions.
Dylan.
Someone's just following on from that. I think you said briefly to TV. Just wondering if you could expand just how hard you tried to persuade him. Maybe you sort of laid down in front of the street door.
Let him play all the time.
Even no good.
Even if when he played not good. Yeah.
So I was just wondering how hard you tried to work to say to get.
It was not only me; it was also the club. This is the clear understanding. So we fought hard. I fought hard on a personal level, but we have this kind of connection since day one. And he was like, he deserves my full support because he delivered incredible performance until today. It was so reliable. So it was a give and take, and I know that he is very well aware of it. And I'm just happy that I had the chance to coach him and the chance to have him in the team, because he was nothing else but brilliant until today. And the club did as well. We had offers, we had big offers for him, and the club tried everything. But since some weeks, we cannot fight anymore because we have the sanctions. We cannot adjust. We cannot continue. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Just quickly, Andy, if everyone's going to get going.
What is the injury he's got? And also, I just want to ask you about the penalty as well, Jorginho's penalty, which.
Well, the injury from Toni.
Yes, please.
It is a groin. It's in one leg the groin, in the other leg a bit the hamstring, and he is like, I mean, he is somebody who plays through pain anyway and is totally used to, but it's muscle pain. So like it's not even an injury, but it's a huge discomfort, and he feels insecure because he's not used to have muscle injuries. So he feels like it could happen. He wants to come back. The plan is that he's back on Tuesday in training for Thursday, and hopefully we can stick to the plan. Well, the penalty, if you get a late penalty, and Jorginho has a perfect record, or had a perfect record with us, so there is normally you believe, and we all believe that we had finally the chance to score and the goal that we needed. You know, he has a certain style of shooting, and I got the question just before when he scores what he did on 100% level. It looks unbelievable, cool and calm and composed. When he misses a penalty, it looks like, oh, could he have done better? But it is his style, and he is right to stick to it. So. He's very, very upset with himself and very happy that Puli turned things around for us late.
Okay, we've got time for two more. Tom, and then James Benz to finish. Tom?
Thomas, does the Toni situation provide a sort of reminder that the takeover needs to be sorted as soon as possible? Plan for the summer, knowing what you can spend, what you can do?
Yeah, would be ideal, but even if we wish for, I think you cannot pull grass that it grows faster. It's like we wish for it, but we have to deal with what the reality is, and the reality is in the moment that sanctions are still in place. The situation is not cleared for next season, so we try, like what we tried during the last weeks, to focus on what we can influence, and this will be the next match.
James, last question.
On Pulisic, obviously,
Yeah.
you said some comments here. You said he had a going back to maybe struggled for confidence in the last few games.
Yeah.
Was it a good idea to take him out of the team then, given the rest of the last few you want to see the
If you ask him, he would say it was not a good idea to. It is like this. It is like, especially in the strikers, he had this period when he was on a run, when he had the confidence, when he was heavily involved up front, and Timo had to wait for many weeks. Now things turned around a little bit from the Southampton game, and Puli struggled a little bit since he came back from national break, where he had, I think, like 3 matches and an incredible amount of journeys and time zones to cope with. From there, he struggled a bit energy-wise. That was my impression on and off the pitch. So it's sometimes like this. So now we tried to bring him back in full confidence from the bench, and I'm happy with the effort today, and I'm very happy that he had the chance to have this huge of an impact together with Romelu and Hakim, and this is super important.
Great, got to go there. Thanks everyone.